So we're finally on the Laird 2006, very exciting. Maybe you can tell us a little bit about it.
The name the Laird is, I'm sure most people know that you know, the Laird in Scotland's like the Lord in England. So I sort of said, as far as I was concerned, that this is the Lord of the Shiraz vineyards in the Barossa. I personally think it's the best one, and I know most of them. Actually, I know all of them. But you know, I called it the Laird because I said, trust me, I have a fairly healthy ego. Well, this wine is more about the vineyard and the barrels. I mean, I've just been lucky enough that the whole thing came together. Yeah. So obviously, when you smell the wine, it's still very much a Barossa Shiraz in the sense that you get the dark berries and the dark chocolate and a bit of that licorice and so on. But you can smell even the minerality and almost like a freshly struck flintstone in the wine as it's young. And then once you get it on the palate, then it just really builds. And it's surprising because the 06 was a bit cooler, as you were saying earlier with the run rig, the warmer year, it's sort of more up front. And this seems a bit delicate, but then when you get it on the palate and the wine builds on your palate, then you really start to realise what you've got. Yeah. And it gets that lovely density to it. And once again, all those sort of characters come in, but then also the finer stuff, so the spices and all those sort of things come through.
You really pick up on that, the spice and the fruit working together. It's beautiful.
Well, and consider it's been 3 years in brand new oak. I mean, it's amazing that the oak, then it comes in at the end, but the oak is still just more that sort of savouriness and that complexity and the richness rather than, and that's why I find American oak tough, because that would come through that sweet vanilla character, which would almost make the wine a bit of a caricature, where the French wood is that beautiful balance.
It lets the fruit shine through, I think, rather than just having the
absolutely,
oak burying it. Yeah.
Absolutely.
There's a lot going on here.
It's incredible.
A lot going on here. Just
see, I'm just getting the oak now.
Layers,
it took all that time for the oak to actually start to show through. There's so much fruit there. And
there's, I mean, for me, the wine is just kind of layers and layers of kind of fruit and savoury and oakiness, and is just really well packaged. And
to me, it has to have that wow factor. I mean, that's why I declassified the 2007. People should expect, it's a bloody expensive bottle of wine. I don't think it's overpriced. I think it's fair price, but it's not a cheap bottle of wine. Yeah. People should expect something special. You spend that money, you expect something special. Yeah. And I'm a wine consumer. I'm pretty demanding, and as I said, I've been critical of some of my, you know, even friends in the business for some of the wines, expensive wines they've made in years when I thought they were being a bit cheeky. So to me, I'm quite happy to sell a wine for this price, but it really needs to be something special. Right. I'd make no excuses of the fact that I intentionally made it be Australia's most expensive wine. And trust me, in years to come, the price will go up too. And that might be the starting price that it is now, but the price will go up. Right. The biggest problem. I was only saying that because it'll also add value to the wine as an aftermarket thing. Not that people want to. I hope they don't buy it to investment. Good luck to them if they do. I'd rather they drink it eventually. We don't make a lot of it. The vineyard's only a couple of hectares. We only make 5,000 bottles roughly a year, so it is a very small production. It'd be nice if the vineyard was bigger, but you know, at the same time, it's nice that it is limited by just
it gives it that kind of cult status, doesn't it? Because you know how limited it really is.
Yeah. It's one of our vineyards that we actually don't have a sign on the Barossa, because if we did, we'd have people climbing all over the damn thing. So we actually, most people drive past it and don't even know they passed
it. So it's a bit of a secret. Please click through each of the bottles that you see for an individual tasting note by Dave Powell and myself.